Ahoy there, and welcome to the Cog Creatures and Sea Captains podcast, a tabletop game podcast made by tired teens and quarantines. I'm your host and dungeon master, Jilla J, and I'm going to go through my lovely characters one by one. And our first player up is Ari. Ari, take it away.
Hello, my name is Ari. I use they, them pronouns. I'm playing Bones Anastasia, and they are non-binary half-elf ranger who is going on this adventure partly because they want to join the family line of rangers and you have to go on a big quest in order to do so, and also partly to see where the heck their mom went. So they never really knew, so they're gonna find out. That is all.
That's really lovely, Ari. All right, on to our next player, C.
Yo, I'm C. My character's name is Muppet. He's a human bard. And when he was just a bit wee lad, he went to ye old Dairy Queen and had a ye old cherry-dipped cone. But sadly, the ye old Dairy Queen stopped carrying them, so now he must go on a great quest to find another ye old Dairy Queen that carries these magical cherry-dipped cones.
That was lovely, Chester. On to our next player, Kai.
Hello, my character's name is Emily, and as for a brief description, she is pretty much humanoid appearing, fair skin, short dark hair cut into a bob, and wears very vibrant, bright colors. And she is a warlock.
How lovely. And last but not least, Ryan.
Hello. I'm Ryan. I'm nervous, and I will be playing Willow Sunmeadow, a performer who's looking for someone.
How mysterious.
Just a wee lad, nothing more.
That is very mysterious. All right, now it's time for my time to shine. So this will be kind of about world building and what modules we're using. So my name is Dylan. I also go by DJ because it's the first two syllables of my name. So the ship that we'll be traveling on is basically just a standard D&D ship. You can find it in the back of the player's guide. It's pretty easy peasy knowledge. And yeah, that's basically it. We're using kind of a mix of 5e and a few 3.5 modules from Pathfinder, just kind of to spice it up. All right, let's go into kind of like the next subject we're going to talk about, and I'm going to let my players kind of go full hog on this one. Will be kind of like trait intros and what they decided to use and kind of what they kept out and what they decided to mesh together into one fine sleeve of the character. Let's kind of go, I don't mind having this kind of a pandemonium, so if you'd like to speak out, please speak out.
Wow, amazing, everybody. Pure silence.
I guess.
Oh, I don't really know where to start, so what should I start with?
Anything! This is your time!
Alright, so Willow is a rogue, but they don't really like specialize that much in the stealth. They do rather their charisma, like deception, performance, and persuasion. They're all about like tricking people into working for them.
Charisma is really like one of those take-all skills. Like I can say when I use this when I play, I don't use my charisma very often. Considering that I have the highest charisma in my group, I probably should.
Yeah. So to help me with that, I decided to take the performer background, which, if I can find it, gives me the feature by popular demand. You can always find a place to perform, usually in an inn or a tavern, but possibly with a circus, at a theater, or even in a noble's court. At such a place, you receive free lodging and food, modest or comfortable standard, depending on the quality of the establishment. And as long as you perform each night, In addition, your performance makes you somewhat of a local figure. When strangers recognize you in the town where you performed, they will typically take a liking to you.
That sounds like a very useful skill. Does anybody have any other useful and creative skills that we may hear about on this day?
It's like a really small detail. So, of course, as a ranger, Bones has a favored enemy in the 5e edition. I did not have any 3.5e stuff anywhere, but I just based it all off of 5e and tried my best. And their favored enemy is seagulls.
Yes.
I thought that was funny. So here they are, just like freaking. Yeah. What is the one thing that we're gonna come across the most? Seagulls. We're gonna fight seagulls now, I guess. And I thought that was funny. That's a small bit about Bones in terms of like class aspect.
Adding on to the thing with characters having good deception, yeah, my highest ability score went into charisma because it's the warlock spellcasting mod, and I also have an extremely high deception, so I feel horrible for any lawful goods in the party. Between two high deception characters, this is gonna be fun.
I really don't think, like...
Bold of you to assume that anybody is lawful good.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Fair. Yeah. What is everyone's
Bones is
alignment? Mine's chaotic
good.
neutral.
I am... What? Is that your alignment? Just poggers?
No, my alignment is chaotic good. And then I said poggers.
I am neutral evil, so you can expect mischief.
Ooh.
Dang, this is really ruining the plot line I had envisioned. But this is good.
Oh no.
Should we not have set our alignments? I mean,
Wow.
I'm gonna be stretching my writer's skills. This is gonna be really fun to work.
sorry, should we not have set our alignments?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Pogger. A singular pogger.
Yes, my alignment is Pog.
What's your alignment, sir? Pog champ.
What is that? Some kind of slang? Oh yes, Shakespeare wrote it.
Not in my Shakespearean London ? All right. I think that's time for today. Well, we'll see you next week and hopefully have a slightly longer episode for you planned. But this is kind of thank you guys all for listening. And since this is the beginning of our podcast, it would mean so much if you could rate us 5 stars on Apple. Subscribe to us on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast, which will most likely be Google, Stitcher, Spotify, or Apple. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Can I get an hour?
Hello everyone, Dylan editing here. I'd just like to take a moment and thank you guys for listening to our podcast and kind of taking time out of your day to do that. I know quarantine has been stressful, and it's especially stressful for us because we're returning back to school. So I'd like to kind of bring in a sense of normalcy for my friends and for my players here. So this has just been like a small product venture. I've kind of been dreaming about it for a long time, just starting up a little podcast. I would kind of like to thank all my players for keeping with me and reading my random notes in the group chat. So I just wanted to let you know of our posting schedule and kind of like just everything that goes on, I guess. So we will be posting most likely every Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is if I don't become bombarded by homework and I don't have enough time to edit. As I said, I'm kind of shorthanding this because I'm literally posting this the next day. It's currently Wednesday at 9 a.m. when I'm recording this, and I just finished my homework, so I'm going to be editing, and then I'm going to be sewing. It would mean a great deal if you could share this to your friends and kind of listen to our very awkward journey and my awkward improving at storytelling. Just thank you for listening and enjoy these bloopers.
High differences
It was
Midget.
like
great.
bigger
I
than
love that. I
it
love
was
that
like
kind of
bigger than they
communication.
were, and I like that.
Yeah.
For me, I've always played like tall people, like in the me simulators. Like I would always have my me like the tallest it could be because I was like, I'm gonna be the tallest in my family, and then I got stuck on 5'4".
Da-da-da.
I love that we all know that.
It's a
Rest in
classic.
peace, Phil. Can't even imagine how Dan feels right now.
Question mark.
While we're on the subject of like online RPGs, there's one called Elder Scrolls Online,
back.
which I hadn't played for years, and then I saw a trailer for like the new update that's coming out in June. I'm like, oh hey, I'll play it. Why not? I'll start getting back into it. So I just recently started getting back into it, and they released like 2 promo or demo missions from the new update coming out in June, and one of them you're supposed to go like talk to some guy, and then because it's an RPG, the guy's been assassinated by the time you get there, and it's, oh no, who could have done this? And then you investigate. It's like, oh hey, they hired a guild called the Black Hand, and
That's kind of racist.
that's not where I was going with this, but all right. Watch me get that name wrong. That's gonna be real bad if I got that name wrong. Nope, it's the name of a book. It's called the Dark Brotherhood, and their kill book is called the Black Hand. Okay, so that's still kind of bad.
I was about to say, was this Skyrim? Because I was like, there is a Dark Brotherhood in every single game.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's in
Skyrim.
every game, yeah.
Oh, it's Elder Scrolls. What am I even saying?
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. It's the game after Skyrim.
I'm being dumb. It's himbo moment. Himbo moment. All right.
Character with big ass guns. So
Oh yeah, no, it was about my character. Yeah, you investigate and then you find like the Black Hand, which is the symbol of the Dark Brotherhood, and it's like, oh no, maybe they're coming after us. And I realized I played through the Dark Brotherhood storyline, and my character is currently wearing full Dark Brotherhood like council member attire.
Oh god.
So it's just, oh no, these people are coming to kill us. Then I look at my character, I'm like, oh no.
I am
However,
that
will I
person.
blend in? Yeah, however, will I blend in?
Hmm.